Hi, my name is Ralpha Rosa Eustache, and this is me in 2024. This is me in 2024, February, some months ago. However, I've come to my home and I now look depleted in spite of shopping with uh, food delivery services like Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub, and filling my house with food and taking good care of myself in my home and establishing a great routine for myself. Unfortunately, people have not allowed me to keep a quiet life. I am a hidden figure, and I am someone of a hidden figure as a homebody who deep dives at home and travels the world at home as a hidden figure and discovers at home through deep diving and discovery. I'm an author and I'm in the sciences, and I'm a scientist and an innovator. For some reason, some people staged an infestation of my home and I got sick. I got a flesh-eating bacteria. And I self-treated at home before going because I was afraid to be treated by people who would open my flesh and remove swabs of flesh. Swats of flesh. So I got there. They didn't treat me fully. They sent me home to a home where people were infesting my home, and everybody knows how by now. And my flesh wound was opened. In spite of the EPE suit that I had, bugs were still piercing me in the open wound. So I had to treat myself on my own. Then later that year, I had to go to the hospital because I had stroke symptoms, also because of the fact that there was still an infestation that others were causing to me. And I was derailed from medical care for 8 days at a facility where nothing was working out for me. So I had to come home and I had to self-treat myself again. And I discovered the cure for stroke that would eradicate stroke forever, which is vitamin C and fish oil. So at this point, for some reason, people were stalking my work, creating an operation of vandalism and instigation to imply that I'm saying the wrong thing. And it was police and 911, all doing the beating, the drum beating, the dancing, and entertaining themselves at my home at their leisure. And inviting the community to join in on vandalism. Revenge for what? I don't know. I'm a hidden figure and I work from home only. People have prevented me from having views or having sales, but everyone knows about my work. So some people have profited probably from selling PDFs of my work. But still in all, I'm a hidden figure, but people have stalked me and invited people to invade my privacy and snoop, thus making me a greater person that I intended to be, making me famous, and thrusting me into the limelight, and causing me to have to be a scientist in order to cure illnesses that they have tried to force into my system. I'm losing my words, but they have tried to make me ill by force through infestation, through tars that stick to your skin and don't wash off and have a pollen that invite mite, through trying to force me to have surgeries, force me to walk around without glasses for months, to ruin my base improvement method. And the craziest thing yesterday, somebody was smoking marijuana outside. I went outside to let people know that this hidden figure should be seen by everyone because people are pretending there's a guy in my house. And I let someone know who was smoking marijuana, it's not good for you, it'll cause you schizophrenia. And I walked into my house and somebody put marijuana through my house to even ruin that innovation of mine. So there are hackers in my work all day long. I can't use my phone app. I received security alerts for about 50 to 100 people who have logged into my email. Google has a record of about 7 to 8 people logging into my accounts with different phones all the time. My phone is always hot, which means that somebody is always in my devices researching my work. And they're not allowing me to have the privacy of a hidden figure. So people are committing erasure, they've rewritten my books, removed vital knowledge, edited my video, where I said that this is my picture from 2024. They edited it and said it was 2014. And they're making me look like a guy, and there's so many faces on my account. These people think that they're standing over my work, but someone is using them to erase my face, so nobody knows what I really look like. So there's confusion. And nobody knows what they're doing. The world is a dark place, which is what we learn as Jehovah's Witnesses. Even with my door barricaded, people are jumping into my house, just like the young lady who was harmed by police. Somebody ran around her house. She had to call them, and then she had to rebuke them in the name of Jesus. People are forcing their way through the house of someone who is barricaded in. I can't remain a hidden figure, but some people set a good example across history. Some people protected the identity of persons that we never knew about until the last decade. A black female baseball player. The hidden figures, we did not know about them until the movie. But NASA didn't abuse them for their knowledge in math. They used them to get to the moon, and they gave them their props, their accolades, their kudos, their commendation. But you have police here who are forcing their way through the house of a hidden figure, acting out and saying, you have to call us, and now you're calling us too much, and now we're hanging up. Now that I'm crazy, based by means of their operation, people are in my work all the time, but so if I'm crazy and people are taking my essentials and peeing on the clothes that I'm wearing, peeing on my clothes, grabbing my house, taking my food, no one has come to me to say, Ralpha, we're putting other people over your work and we're going to work with you.
Starting screensaver.
No one has said, Ralpha, do you want to take testosterone to be a man? I would have said, no, I am not a man. I am a beautiful woman from head to toe. They're messing up my toes. They fractured my big toes so they could look masculine. They fractured my finger. They put stuff in my nose. They invite bugs and my nose is shrinking. They put volumizer in my hair so I could look black. They darken my skin. And I'm someone who can be brown, light brown to light skin, but I am only kind. I don't hurt people, and I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not a part of the world. I'm barricaded in. So at this point, anyone who understands that you're doing something wrong to my wife, please leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's a hidden figure. She should be protected for her knowledge because she eradicated stroke and eradicated cancer and eradicated hypertension and diabetes. She eradicated mold. So if you understand that you're putting mold marks in her house and you're putting sweet things in the mold marks to cause termite in her home, and you're filing claims on your own, and you're saying that because you're police, no one has to release the information, you're harming someone in the same manner that you harmed. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'm sorry. So please understand that I'm sorry. But this hidden figure wants to remain a hidden figure. She's barricaded in her home for that reason. And all the money that you hackers made selling my work is going to cause you to lose the value of the dollar during the Great Tribulation.